Hello, my beautiful people. It's Laura here. And in light of May being Mental Health Awareness Month, let's talk about it. So, I wanted to share something that happened with my family and I's experience in losing my only sister by suicide. Latrice was diagnosed bipolar disorder actually years prior in her young adulthood. It's kind of foggy to me. I don't really remember the exact year and date, but she was diagnosed years prior. And she went through the whole process of her counseling therapy and getting on medication then during that time. And all of a sudden, from my memory, I just remember the symptoms disappearing. Like her symptoms went straight dormant. And she didn't need medication that we thought. She didn't need treatment that we thought. And everything was back to normal during this time. Years later, and if I just had to throw out a number, it'd have to be like 9, 10 years later, is when something triggered in her life that caused the symptoms to start up again. And I remember her saying or calling me one night and saying, do I seem different? And I was like, no, why? Do you feel different? And she was like, no, I'm just asking if it seems like anything is different about me. And then I remember asking, do you feel like it's coming back again? And she was like, no, I'm fine, I'm fine. And literally, I think in a matter of days, 3 days, her symptoms began. And it was like full blown manic episodes, sleepless nights where she couldn't sleep. It was hallucinating. There were racing thoughts, and it just wasn't who I knew my sister to be. She was not who I knew her to be. And that was also something that I had to realize, is that she would never be the person that I had known her to be. But I'm not a mental health professional, not trying to be. I'm speaking from the jolie idée, beautiful mind, to teach about our beautiful mind and living present, fully present, and being open to what's necessary for taking care of ourselves. The point of me sharing this story is that during that time, we did not have the proper resources, the proper guidance, the proper assistance. And I can't primarily blame those that were supposed to be helping us at the time. Yes, you look to the guidance from the professionals, but we were ignorant to the fact as well. And so we were just like all over the place, like, someone just please help us. And so when Latrice went back to normal, we did not know that bipolar was a lifelong illness and that she would need treatment for the rest of her life. And there's different ways of treatment. It's not to say that it's just a pill. So when you hear treatment, don't just think about a pill thrown at you with other side effects. But we didn't know. We did not know that this was something that even just a therapist, just someone that she could talk to express and be more self-aware and mindful of, how she's dealing with things and the stresses and the mood swings and things like that, or things that we missed that were probably there, but very, very minor. But we just didn't know that it was still all a part of her dealing with bipolar disorder. And so I just wanted to share that to say that if you are diagnosed with a mental disorder and you sometimes feel like you're sick of treatment, or you're sick of dealing with the medication, or the person that you're dealing with, your therapist or your psychologist or whoever it is, in whatever route you are in your treatment, is that, find someone or find the treatment that works for you, but don't give up. Just don't give up. As far as my caretakers that might just be thrown into caring for someone and have no idea, like my family and I, it is necessary to know, to get a second, third, fourth opinion. It's necessary to know, be there for your loved one. It's necessary to know that even when you don't see symptoms, treatment is still necessary. And it's necessary for, whether you're diagnosed or not, for us all to hold ourselves accountable to self-care, self-awareness in how we handle our own stresses and how we feel and what's triggering you to have the different mood swings, whether it's a diagnosis or not. You don't have to have a mental illness in order to deal with mental health issues of feeling low at times, feeling lack at times, feeling like you're not your best at times. It's necessary to be self-aware to know these things before there is a breaking point. So I just wanted to share that sometimes you can't tell something's wrong, but when you're constantly in motion of your meditation, your breathing, your therapist, and seeking proper treatment, your yoga, it's more than when you hear treatment. It's easy to just think of, like I said, a pill, and that's not just what it's about. That you get the help that you need because it's there for you, and nobody wants to lose a loved one based off of lack of resources and just not knowing. Yeah, I just wanted to share that today.